So hi everyone, I did this tutorial before and to be honest with you, I hated it. I love the colors, I just hated the way it filmed and the way I came off in it, so hopefully this one is better. I'm also going to post this as a video response to, and I just completely forgot the name. Hold on, be right back. Juicy Star 07, her and her sister's contest for the giant Louis Vuitton bag with all that makeup stuff inside. I'm really super excited about that, which was one of the reasons I decided to go ahead and redo this tutorial today. I was going to redo it anyway because I really did hate it. So I actually think it came out better today than it did the first time I did it, so that's a plus. Now, the contest is supposed to be something about spring, what inspired you, something inspired by spring. So my thing is when I think of spring, I think of all the bright colors because they're just coming back. They seem so bright compared to the dull brown. I'm looking out my window right now and I can see the grass is still kind of changing from that brown to the very, very bright green I'm talking about. And so, and the flowers are blooming and I just love bright colors during springtime. So I used my e.l.f. palette mostly. The lights the sun just came out, so it's really bright all of a sudden. And this is the Everyday Brights collection, and I got this at Target for $5, and I do really love this. And those are the colors I use primarily. These colors here. And you see them in the tutorial, so I'm not worried about that part. I used MAC pigment in grape, and that's all I used for eyeshadow. I wanted to kind of stick with the palette. The reason I used the pigment was just because it needed just a little bit more oomph in the corners there, so that's why I ended up using the pigment. I love the royal blue here in the center. That was my favorite part of the whole look, so I really, really hope you guys like this better than the last one. I just look like I have no personality and I'm just angry for no apparent reason. So I wanted to redo this. There is very winged out liner, which I don't normally do, but I figured this look was dramatic enough. I've got a very nude lip, a peachy blush, which you can barely see. I think I need to put more on. Yeah. That's a little better. I think that's better. See it a little bit more. Anyways, I used, that one was by MAC, called Peachy King, of all names. Anyways, so if you want to see how I did the eyeshadow, go ahead and keep watching. I hope you guys like it better than the last one, and I really hope this is kind of what you were looking for the contest. I really do enjoy watching you guys, and I hope to win. So thanks, and I hope you like it. Bye. I started by priming my lid with Sephora Eye Primer. I then used two different types of bases. I used a cream stick eyeshadow, and I put that in my crease and on my outer corner and on the lower lash line, just on the outer corner. I just used my finger to spread those about. I used the blue and the white one from the Copper Canyon Revlon palette. I then took that matte teal color, packed that onto my brush, and used that on the inner third of my eyelid. And I just packed that on and kept packing it on until the color was just the way I wanted it. And then I took that bright, bright royal blue and I packed that onto the brush and put that into the center of my lid, overlapping the blue on top of that teal color, and just kept packing it on until it was as bright as I could possibly get it. I love that color, so I wanted it as bright. I wanted that to kind of stand out as much as it could. Then I took a blending brush and I took that lighter purple there, and I just blended that into my crease using windshield wiper movements from all the way from the green to just outside that blue, ever so slightly, just making sure there was a lighter purple there. Just so that part of the crease has some definition, I took that darkest purple in the palette, which looks blue here on screen, and I packed that onto the outer corner using that same brush, and then I just blended it out into the crease and onto the brow bone just a little bit. I'm blending and blending, and I think I'm done. Oh, no. And I'm just blending that royal blue color into the purple so they all transition nicely without any obvious lines, using MAC pigment and grape, packing that onto the outer corner where I applied that purple eyeshadow just to give it a little bit more depth, or as I said before, oomph. Just makes it a little bit more purpley. Took a blending brush, dipped that into the pigment, and just blended that into the crease just a little bit. I took a matte pressed powder, the same one I used to set my foundation, and I just blended that just to soften up the outer edges of that purple so that it was not very harsh. I took the top color in the corner, it's like a white beigey color, and a flat shader brush, and I used that as my highlight and just applied it under the brow and blended it out very little. And I also applied it to the inner corner, blending it into that green just a tiny bit. And just make sure your eyes look really wide open. I then took a little tiny flat brush and lined my lower lash line with that green, blue, and purple. And then I took a smudger brush and just softened it up just a little bit, so it wasn't so harsh. And then I took that same flat brush and I took that royal blue and patted it onto my waterline. I told you guys, I'm in love with that royal blue. And that was it. I applied mascara and gel liner, my blush, and a very nude lip. And that's the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. So, just a random side bit, the computer is like moving a lot because my daughter was chasing it around the room while I was trying to edit, and that's why there's all that noise. I hope you guys can hear it okay, and I do apologize about that noise. Thanks again for watching, and again, sorry about the noise. Daughter loves computers.